wanted to talk about the doorstop, because Mitch Cleary tried to put a microphone in the face of Dustin Martin yesterday, and this is how it went down.
Dustin, you confident you'll be able to play this week?
It's to paint a picture, Dustin Martin just marching on by.
Dustin Martin looked at him like he wanted to kill him and just looked down at his phone and kept walking.
One more question and he might have killed him.
It's pretty petulant, don't you think?
Well, here's the thing about the doorstop. I've had to do it so many times now. And firstly, journos don't want to do it. I mean, it's not a journo's happy place. So if there's footballers or people thinking that's where journos really, really thrive and really get excited, no, most of them don't. And secondly, it's always for trivial stuff like this. We stop footballers and ask them about how their injury is going as they're going into a scan. They don't know, and we know they're going to say, I don't know. So just say, I'm not sure, we'll see how it goes, but it feels all right.
Yeah, I thought it was petulant from Dustin Martin. So you've got the game's biggest star refusing to talk to Channel 7's basically number one footy reporter, the host broadcaster, and looking at him, like with genuine disdain, really, and completely ignoring him. So there is a level of respect on how to treat people. Now, a lot of footy fans don't rate the media, and a lot of players don't either. But I think it's more about how you treat people. And if you're going to accept a $1.2 million check per year, basically from media rights, which is what Dustin Martin accepts, I think there's a real arrogance about that. And some people would say that he's overdoing it, but he refuses to do on-ground interviews after. And if you're the game's biggest star, I just reckon it's not that hard to say after Mitch says you're confident you're going to play this week, to say, hey, Mitch, I'm not sure, mate. We'll find out later in the week.
We'll see how we go.
That's all you got to say.
Hopefully, we'll just take it 1 week at a time. I'm looking forward to putting in 110%. All that stuff, as long as it's more than about 4 seconds, you can use that and it's fine. You get away with it.
Yeah.
Do you know what the best example is? So Robbie Gray just doesn't like doing media interviews. He didn't want to do one for his 250th, and that's fine. He doesn't like that space. He doesn't have to like it. But if he's asked, and he's really asked in a situation where he needs to do it, he'll do it, and he does a really, really good job. He doesn't want to get door-stopped. But a few times we have door-stopped, and he'll stand there, and he'll have a chat with you, and he'll give you a really, really good conversation. He's not giving you information that's going to criminalise anyone. He just gives you good enough information that people are watching Robbie Gray on the screens and getting something, and does a fantastic job of it. That's the absolute perfect way to do it.
And you're speaking to for Martin's case and for Robbie's case, you're speaking to the supporters as well. It's not about, you may hate the media and you may not rate what they stand for and all of that and the coverage in the past or whatever it is, but you're speaking to the 100,000 Richmond members who would just love to hear from Dustin Martin, who they never hear from, I think. But some people completely disagree with me on this. When Dustin Martin came back for his first game at the MCG and he refused to do the interview after the game, I had an argument with Caroline Wilson about that on Footy Classified. She said he didn't have to. I said, well, I think he probably should have. And the Richmond fans would have loved to have heard from him. And I think it's more just how you treat people. So I thought it was a petulant performance from Dustin Martin. 0427 154 166. What do you think? If you've got a different view on it, I'm happy to hear it.
I've got to be honest with you. All my experiences with the Port Boys and the Crows Boys have been pretty positive. So I can't remember off the top of my head an incident with any player we've gone, well, that's just left a real sour taste in my mouth. What about this incident earlier this year? So this is a bloke by the name of Paul Vaughan, who right now is playing for the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Big story during the year.
Vaughany.
Their coach got sacked. So yes, the media's going to be there. The journos are going to be there. Just bear in mind as well, this is Paul Vaughan who got caught at an illegal house party right in the guts of the pandemic when he was playing for St George Illawarra. So he's made some pretty poor decisions. Out the front of training, shirt off as well, mind you, covered in tats. And this was his response to a journo. He didn't actually even ask him a question.
Do you have to?
How are you, mate?
Do you have to?
Sorry?
Do you have to?
Yeah.
Yeah. The worst kind of people, eh?
Not sure if you picked that up. You're the worst kind of people, eh?
You're the worst.
Is what he said as he walked off.
Yeah.
That seems a little bit unnecessary, particularly when the journo didn't even ask him a question. He wasn't looking for Paul Vaughan. He was looking for someone else.
Yeah, I feel like when you sign up to play AFL football, someone should explain to you that media and how to handle them is sort of part of the job. Should Dustin Martin have stopped and just given a one-line answer to Mitch Cleary from Channel 7?